Gemini is the ChatGPT 4 killer. It is the latest language learning model from Google, Google's DeepMind, and it outperforms ChatGPT 4 by miles.
I see you placing a piece of paper on the table. I see a squiggly line.
What about now?
The contour lines are smooth and flowing, with no sharp angles or jagged edges. What the quack? I was just talking about a blue duck, and now you're holding one. It looks like blue ducks are more common than I thought.
So I'll show you the side-by-side benchmark results for ChatGPT 4 and Gemini very soon. Before I do that, I'm going to give you some amazing information about Gemini. So I'm going to explain to you how it works in general terms, really good visual demos of how developers have put it through its pace, gave it some general tests, and the test results were amazing. So I'll show you some demos very soon, and also how it's going to be packaged for everybody in the near future, which is going to happen next year. And at the end, I'm going to show you how you can use it right now with Google Bard. Gemini is built from the ground up for multimodality, reasoning seamlessly across text, images, video, audio, and code. So it doesn't just look at text and understand that, but it can also listen to audio. It can also look at video content. It can also then examine code all at the same time. And it gets all of that data, it brings it in, it makes sense of it, and then it gives you the output and the results. So let me explain more to you about it, and I'm going to show you the demos as well, and you will be amazed by the performance of this new language learning model.
Very beginning is that we always viewed our mission as a timeless mission. It's to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. But as information has grown in scale and complexity, the problem has gotten harder. So we always knew we needed to have a deeper breakthrough to make progress.
I really agree with Sundar's opinion on the fact that there is a worldwide overload of information, and it's come to a point that it's extremely complex and very difficult to manage and make sense of. So having these large learning language models to help people in understanding more complex information is truly going to help the world progress further. So let me tell you more about this, Google's latest language learning model, Gemini. So right now from this chart, you can actually see the difference between GPT-4 and Gemini Ultra. And what you can see, if you have a look at the bottom, ChatGPT-4 scored an 86.4% on multi-managing tasks. Whereas if we go to the Gemini Ultra, you can see that it scored 90%, which is a little bit higher, but so much better. Any percentage increase makes that language model perform a lot better, and that is what it's all about, trying to reach that 100% mark one day. And the great thing is actually going over the expert level, which is 89.8%. So it's capable of even doing more than a human expert. What is it capable of doing? Well, Gemini is the first model to outperform human experts on MMLU, massive multitask language understanding, one of the most popular methods to test the knowledge and problem-solving abilities of AI models. So this model is able to look at all different types of information, visual, audio, text, and make sense of it all. So let me show you a demo of what it can actually do. It's incredible. So these are the side-by-side benchmark results for Gemini Ultra and ChatGPT 4. As you can see, it scores 90% in the MMLU task, and ChatGPT 4 has 86.4%. And if you keep going down, reasoning is quite similar. Gemini outperforms it a little. And if we go to maths, it outperforms it again in basic arithmetic manipulations, including grade school math problems, also challenging math problems, including algebra, geometry, pre-calculus, and others, and also with code. So with Python code generation, 74.4%, whereas ChatGPT 4 only has 67%. So altogether, it really outperforms ChatGPT 4 in all types of activities: general, reasoning, maths, and code. And even more benchmark results. This is in multimodal, so by understanding images, by understanding video and audio as well. It surpasses ChatGPT 4 in all aspects of these tests. So that is incredible. Now, Gemini is going to come in three sizes. We've got Ultra, Pro, and a Nano. And these are all going to be price pointed next year. No one knows the prices just yet. But you can use the basic Gemini 1.0 right now in Google Bard, which I'll get to very soon. But I'm going to show you some demos on how Gemini performs. So this part is just incredible. How Gemini performs with different tasks, visual input, text input, and audio. So a developer actually put it through its paces, and the results just speak for itself. So as you can see here, it looks at music and can identify it. Also, Gemini can create code based on different inputs you give it. So as you can see, it can actually look at visuals, it makes sense of it. You can ask it questions through audio, and then it gives you an answer. You can look at codes, it can look at images, it can look at anything that you give it through an image format, and it will make sense of it and give the results straight away in real time. That is the incredible thing about Google's large language model Gemini. So I'm going to tell you right now how you can actually use this Gemini 1.0 and where. So this is how you can use Bard right now, and what is the expectations of Gemini within the next year or so. So starting today, Bard will use a fine-tuned version of Gemini Pro for more advanced reasoning, planning, understanding, and more. So that's Google Bard. This is the biggest upgrade to Bard since it launched. It will be available in English in more than 170 countries and territories, and we plan to expand to different modalities and support new languages and locations in the near future. So, and they're also bringing Gemini to Pixel 8 Pro, the mobile phone, and also a first smartphone engineered to run Gemini Nano. I can't wait for that. I think it's going to be incredible. It's rolling out in Smart Reply in Gboard, starting with WhatsApp. Incredible again. I'm looking forward to that development, and with more messaging apps coming next year. So let's see what those messaging apps could be. So in the coming months, Gemini will be available in more of our products, services like Search, Ads, Chrome, and Duet AI. So let's get straight into Google Bard and see how it works. I'm going to give you some prompts as well and show you how you can get a list of prompts straight away from Google Bard itself. And that's what I did. So let me show you. So I'm in Google Bard right now. And it is super fast. And I gave you some examples of how to use it. So for example, I typed in, give me a list of prompts I can use with the new Gemini update with Bard, and it gave me prompts for the new Gemini update with Bard. Science of research: extract key findings from a scientific paper, analyze this research paper on whatever topic you like, and summarize the main findings in simple terms. Now, I looked into this already, and I downloaded a research paper online on how AI is affecting us in life, and this is the results it gave me. Analyze this research paper, which is the link. So you must get a link from a website, and it's the only way that it will analyze that research paper for you. So you can't add a PDF on here, and you can't add a link from your Google Drive, which I've tried already. It must be a URL link from the website. Then you can add that on there, and then summarize the main findings in simple terms. So it gave me a summary of the main findings of the research paper. Experts are divided on whether AI will improve or worsen people's lives by 2030. Some experts believe AI will make people better off by improving healthcare, education, and the economy. Others fear AI will lead to job losses, increased inequality, and a loss of human autonomy. Overall, 63% of experts believe AI will make people better off, but 37% disagree. So you can do this with research papers, and it's super fast. You can also compare 2 or 3 research papers together and analyze that. So going back to the actual prompts of the new Gemini update with Bard, you can do so many things with science and research. Science and research. So extract key findings. You can generate a list of relevant resources on a scientific topic. Create a data visualization, identify and explain inconsistencies in scientific literature, write a grant proposal, and these are just some of the prompts that you can use. Education prompts as well, solve the math problems step by step, create personalized practice problems for a specific math concept. So generate 10 practice problems that focus on to help me improve my understanding. So I did do something on this already. Generate 10 practice problems that focus on trigonometry to help improve my understanding. So it gave me 10 trigonometry practice problems. One triangle measurement. A triangle has sides of lengths 8 meters, 15 meters, and 17 meters. Find the measure of the largest angle in a triangle. So for example, if I was to, let's say I copy that, these are all the other practice problem areas at the bottom. That in there, in the prompt section, let's see what the answer is. So here's how to find the measure of the largest angle in a triangle. Step 1, identify the largest side. Therefore, the largest angle in the triangle measures approximately 87.97 degrees. Is that right? Let me know in the comments section below. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to research all of this, and I'm going to put all of this into another video based on Google Bard prompts and how to actually use Gemini in Google Bard in the best way possible. I'm going to give you a lot of example prompts like this, and I'm going to put it to its test and see exactly what it can actually do. Can it really perform up to the standards that it's telling everyone? Can it look at pictures and text and hear audio and then give great answers? So I'm going to put it to the test, and I'm going to put this on another video very soon, and that will be probably next week. And if you want to know more about it, let me know in the comments section. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, then do so.